What is flopping, everybody? It's the weekend again, and once again, I don't fish in main bodies of water on the weekends. So what we're gonna do today, we found this drying up lake. Something just tore up. Never mind, that's a water bird. We got a lot of pads. This looks like an old lake that's slowly drying up, and the way that I can tell, the easiest is because there's the water gauge and it is almost completely out of the water. This lake appears to be cut up in about 3 different sections. It's full of pads, it's full of trees. This is definitely not a retention pond. This is an old lake. We are right next to I-4 and we are in Cassadaga, Florida today. I haven't done any fishing in at least 4 days, I believe. So we're gonna get out here and I'm gonna challenge myself to only take 3 lures. And I believe what I'm gonna use is a 3/8 ounce or a 5/16 natural colored swim jig. We're gonna throw some jerk baits and we're gonna throw a gambler style big easy swim bait rigged weedless on the top for a little rubber whopper plopper action. And I'll show you guys how to do that today. We got a wind advisory today, so let's get cracking. I'm gonna unload all this stuff and I'll see you guys at the kayak. All right, it's already heating up real good. We already see a bunch of minnows, a bunch of mosquito fish. That's a good sign. It's one of the first rungs of the food chain ladder there. Yeah, this should be interesting. I like going to new bodies of water I've never been to before. Let's go give this a gander. It's already deeper than I had anticipated, so that's a good sign. Holy crap. A lot of pads. Holy crap, look at all the pads. You're gonna have your work cut out for you casting and catching fish in this stuff. Wow, that's a lot of pads, man. It's real healthy in the pad area. I wonder if anything would be interested in this topwater gambler real quick. So let's see if we can get any action just to start with, kind of get a better feel of what's going on. Yeah, I got fish all over me. Y'all see them damn fish taking off? Look at that. Man, there's fish following it everywhere. Bass taking off from all these lily pads, man. It's look over there. Look at that little tiny, something just popped a minnow up on top of the lily pad there and it was flipping around. That was pretty cool. That must be a horrible situation for a little fish to be in. Big bass pops you and you're alive. You made it. But now you're out of the water, stuck on top of a lily pad. So, do you suffocate or do you jump back down? Oh, something's on me. Something's on me. I told you something was following that dang thing. Didn't look huge, but it was a fish nonetheless. Now, you take one of these big easies, just like this, weightless, on a big hook. I use a number 4 or number 5, and you throw it out there, and as soon as it hits the water, you want to be reeling it like a whopper plopper. Now what's going to happen is it hits the top of the water and it does that. Bloom, 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 bloom. It'll go across pads. It'll go across logs. It goes across everything. And big fish, you'll catch more big fish doing this than you will little fish. The big fish can't stand it. It drives them crazy. Drives them crazy. They don't eat it because they're hungry, I'm convinced. They eat it because they're absolutely just annoyed with it and it has to go. It's just a little topwater rubber, weightless, weedless whopper plopper is what you've created. Yeah, that wind's gonna cause us a lot of issues today. I don't see no curious eyes following us. This almost looks like a perfect place for a spider, but I was running a challenge today to see if I can catch me a fish with only 3 different lures. We already got 1 bite. I say we keep moving. We got a lot of ground to cover, so I'm gonna keep on going down that way, and it looks like it opens up right there, so we'll fish that big open area. When I do this with this rubber whopper plopper thing, I use a spinning reel just so that I can reel faster, a little more accurately, and adjust my speed of how I want it a little better. 6.3 to 1. This is a Shimano Stradic CI 440 on an Enigma Phenom medium heavy 7-foot rod. And that's what I'm running my jerk baits and these topwater big easies with. And then on our jig, we're using a this is a Shimano SLX DC 7:2 to 1 ratio reel. This is a 151 DC HG because I use a left-handed reel, and it just makes switching back and forth from my spinning reel to my bait caster, it just makes it flawless. I don't have a lot of that. I don't like reeling with this hand. I don't like using my left hand with my power hand. I prefer a left-handed reel. But anyway, this is a St. Croix Bass X heavy power 7'4" casting rod. In case you guys want to know what type of gear I'm using over here, both of these rods and reels are spun up with 30-pound Power Pro moss green. It appears this is going to be a difficult area to fish. We've gotten 1 little juvenile bass so far to chase our topwater plopper there, but couldn't get no commitment from him. Just like a whopper plopper, when you cast it out, you immediately want to have it starting to reel as soon as it hits the water, because the action is not going to be good until it's spooled up to the speed it needs to be, where it can achieve that look right there. And then you can slow it down once it's on top middle, blub, 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 blub. But you can adjust the speed of it, adjust the sound and how erratic it is. The faster you reel it, it'll start doing a walking back and forth, side to side style action as well. But we all know the whopper plopper, while annoying and very popular, a lot of people use it, it works. It catches fish for sure. It's one of them things almost like a buzzbait. Oh, he snatched the pole right out of my hand. Ready for that. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad one. Oh, look at there, guys. I'm sitting here running my mouth talking about the whopper plopper, and we got one. See, we got him on that big easy, nothing on there, no weighted swim bait hook, nothing like that. Real dark bass, but healthy fish, real healthy, looks good. Good looking fish, real black, but it's a good looking fish, real good looking fish. So maybe we'll get us another good one here. But they just kill that whopper plopper. As I was saying, they love a whopper plopper. It's just that erratic topwater action that very much closely resembles a buzzbait as far as action. The sound is entirely different, and somehow our hook just got caught in a pad So that's fun. But yeah, so we got the skunk out of the boat. That's a good thing. And not only did we get the skunk out, but we didn't catch like a dink by no means. Like that fish was, it was high twos, you know? Mid twos, high twos, something like that. It wasn't a small bass. So now we're gonna switch up to the Unprofessional Fisherman jerkbait. This is a 6-inch jerkbait. Actually, I think it's 5.75 inches. So almost a 6-inch jerkbait. Something's on us. Something was on us. Oh no, I think he went for a minute. But we got one on the jig. All right. It's one on the jig. All right, so now we got to catch one more on a jerkbait and we will have completed our challenge in maybe almost an hour. On an area that we didn't even know had fish. I mean, we kind of figured they had fish, you know, look at it. Now we need to get one on the jerkbait. The Jerkbaitimus Maximus is what we need to use next. See you later, Mr. Swim Jig. All right, so now we need a fish on the jerkbait. The pads are gonna cause a problem. Should have chose a trick worm. This is gonna be hard, man, catching a fish on a jerkbait with all these pads. I think we can still do it though. There should be a fish right over there. Oh, wow. There we go, guys. There we go. Oh yeah, I got hooked good. So just like that, we come out here, we got our jig, we got our top water Big Easy, and we got our jerkbait. We challenge ourselves to catch a fish on each, and we got one. We got a fish on each. This one's an easy 3-pound fish. Good looking fish, real good looking fish. When he rolled on it, that got me excited. Got me real excited. It's a good looking fish, good looking fish. All right. On the Unprofessional Fisherman jerkbait. We'll see you later, bud. Yes, sir. Now, that was the quickest challenge I have ever done in my life. It started off, well, I say it started off, it just started just a few minutes ago, it feels like. All right, well, the wind does nothing but keep getting worse and worse. So we're gonna let the wind blow us back across all the way to where we came in at. Our challenge is complete. We caught a fish on the jerkbait, we caught a fish on the jig, and we caught a fish on our top water easy plopper. So, thank you guys for coming out here and coming fishing with me. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget, get out there and go fishing, get you a line, keep it wet. We'll see you next time. I believe that makes 4 on today.